guys, I am back. It's the same day as when I did our other read aloud. But I know that at the end of the day we would read Junie B. Jones, and a lot of you guys liked listening to her stories about kindergarten. So this is just for fun. And if you wanted to listen to some more Junie B. Jones stories, I brought a couple home that I can read to you guys while we're out of school. So I'm only going to do a chapter or maybe two each day, and I'll show you guys the pictures if you just want to listen to the story with me. The next one, Junie B. Jones, that I had was, I know we just finished Sneaky Peeky Spying before school got out. This is all about Junie B. Jones and that meanie Jim's birthday. So remember, she does not like Jim. They're not very good friends in school. So this is all about her and she and his birthday party. So let's see. Chapter 1. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like B. Or I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. B is my bestest letter on account of my favorite food starts with that guy. Its name is birthday cake. We had that delicious stuff at school today. That's because Polly Allen Puffer turned 6 years old, and his mother brought chocolate cake and chocolate ice cream. And chocolate milk to room 9. She is a chocolate nut, I think. The party was very fun, except for Polly Allen Puffer got all wound up and he put cake on his head, and then he laughed until milk came out of his nose. That is called nose milk, I told my bestest friend Lucille. Lucille is a little lady. Ew, she said. I wish I didn't even see nose milk, 'cause now my stomach feels sick and I can't eat the rest of my cake. Me too, I said. Now I can't eat the rest of my cake too, and so I will throw both of our cakes in the trash for us. Then I picked up our cakes and I hurried to the trash can. I looked all around me very careful. Then I quick ducked behind the trash can and I stuffed both those cakes right in my mouth. Then I rubbed my tummy really happy. Now all I need is some milk to wash it down with, I said. That's when I saw some milk sitting on the table all by itself. I picked it up and I drank it all gone. I said. That hit the spot. Just then, I heard a voice. Junie B. Jones, why are you out of your seat? It was my teacher. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Mrs. has eyes like a hawk. What are you doing over there? She asked me. I'm sharing people's cake and milk, I explained, except for they aren't really here right now. Mrs. rolled her eyes way back in her head, and I smiled very sweet. Guess what? When I have my birthday party, I'm going to bring cake and milk too, I said. Plus also, I might bring beanie weenie casserole, 'cause that will be a nice change of pace, I think. Just then, I skipped over to Polly Allen Puffer's mother. Excellent cake, miss. My compliments to the chief, I said. Then me and her did a high five. Only she didn't actually put her hand out, and so I mostly just slapped her on the arm. After that, I skipped back to my seat. Lucille was finishing her chocolate ice cream, and she had a chocolate mustache on her lip. I did a frown at her. Lucille, I'm surprised at you, I said. You are not eating that ice cream like a lady, and so I will show you how. Then I quick dipped my spoon into Lucille's ice cream. See, I said, see how I'm taking dainty bites of this stuff? Only just then, a dainty bite of chocolate ice cream slipped off my spoon, and it went right in Lucille's lap. She jumped out of her chair. Oh no, she hollered. Now look what you did. You spilled ice cream on my brand new dress. And my Nana just bought this for me from New York City, and it costed $95 plus tax. Mrs. hurried up to my table. She had a wet sponge to clean Lucille's dress. No, don't, said Lucille. You can't put water on this, 'cause this dress is made of satin, and satin is dry clean only. Mrs. made angry eyes at me. I did a gulp. Who knew? I said real soft. Then I put my head down on my table and I covered up with my arms, 'cause that is called laying low. And laying low is what you do if you know what's good for you. After the party, me and my other bestest friend rode the bus home. Her name is Grace. Me and that Grace take turns sitting next to the window. That is good sports of us, I think. Except for sometimes we forget whose turn it is. Then we have to settle with our fists. This time, it was Grace's turn to sit next to the window. Guess what? I don't even care if you sit there today, I told her, because eating all that cake made me happy. That Grace smiled. Me too, she said. Eating that cake made me in a happy mood too. Yeah, only you can't be as happy as me, I explained, because I have 2 cakes and you just had 1. That Grace did a frown. That's okay, Grace. Don't be upset, I said, because when I have a birthday, I will invite you to my house and you can have 2 cakes too. Oh boy, she said. I know it is oh boy, I said back. Plus also, you will get your very own paper cup with M&Ms in it. Ooh, yum, I love M&Ms, said Grace. Me too, I love M&Ms too. And on account of the chocolate doesn't melt on your hand, just like the colors melt on your hand, and that's all. I smiled real big. And here's another good thing, Grace. When you come to my party, you will get your very own party hat, and we will play Twister, but also we will play that game where you shout bingo. Only, I keep forgetting the name of that one. Just then, a meanie boy named Jim jumped up from his seat. Bingo, he shouted. Its name is Bingo. You are silly. Who would even want to come to your party? He made his voice really loud so everybody could hear. At my house, I have a cool birthday parties, he said. Like last year, my party was named Clowning Around, and we had 2 clowns from the circus, and they made balloon animals and did magic tricks. I leaned way close to his face. So, I said, I don't even like clowns. Clowns are not normal. Plus, my very own grandpa Frank can make balloon animals, except for they look like wiener dogs. Only he's working on it. That Jim wasn't even listening to me. He just kept on talking about his parties. This year, my party is named Old MacDonald's Farm, and a real farmer is going to be bringing a petting zoo to my house. And he's going to bring a lamb and a goat and a burro and some rabbits. And he's also bringing a real-life pony. I put my hands on my hips. Yeah, well, too bad for you, I said, because I saw all about ponies on TV. And ponies kick you off your backs, and then they want to stomp you into the ground. And so I wouldn't even come to your party in a billion years. Good, hollered that Jim. I'm glad, because my birthday is this Saturday. And tomorrow, I'm bringing invitations to every single person in room 9, only not you. You're the only one in the whole class I'm not bringing the invitation to, so there. Then he did a big ha in my face, and he sat back down in his seat. Meanwhile, I just kept on standing and standing there, because something had gone a bit wrong there, I think, and I tapped on his head. Yeah, only here's the thing, I said. I didn't actually know you were having a party on Saturday, and so good news. I think I can come. No, shouted the mean boy. You're not coming. Now go away. I tapped on him again. Sorry, guys. Mess up. Yeah, only I was just kidding about the ponies, I said. They hardly even stomp you. I don't care. Stop bothering me, he shouted. I stood on my tippy toes and looked at his head. Love your hair today, I said. That Jim swatted at me. Get away from me, he yelled. You're not coming to my party. Just then, a big lump in my throat. I got a big lump in my throat, and the big lump is what comes before crying, and it hurt to swallow. I sat down and hid my face in my sweater. Man, I said, I really think I would have enjoyed myself at the party. Then Grace put her arm around me, and she patted me real gentle, and she let me sit next to the window. So, Junie B. Jones didn't say some nice things, huh? And now she wants a Jim to invite her to her party, his party, because she wants to go, huh? So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think he's going to end up having to invite her? Or do you think she's not going to get to go? We'll see what happens, huh? So I'll put another video up tomorrow of reading some more of the story if you want to keep listening. Bye, guys.